Hi guys, John Derek here, and today I want to share my meal plan on the whole weekend, and then my meal plan in Sundays, on how do I implement it and how do I make sure that I only consume around 2,000 calories if I'm on a diet, and implementing my maintenance calories on Sundays. So what do I do is that I compute my amount of carbs and protein that only consists on how much should I eat under 2,000 calories for the weekdays and Saturday. In order for you to implement that is that you need to search on high satiated food, or you could implement and add more nutritious meals that's over 2,000 calories per day. For example, you eat around 3 meals a day. It's up to you how do you adjust it. But I assure you that it's more better if you eat a lot in the morning for at least around 700 calories or 1,000 calories in the morning, and then you eat less in the lunchtime, which you can only eat around, let's just say, 500 calories, something like that, or maybe 600 calories, and then the left 400 calories is you can consume it on your dinner time. It's more appropriate if you eat a lot in the morning, because in the end of the day you burn all what you consume in the morning. It's way more better like that, and you can have enough more energy for you to do your tasks over the day if you eat a lot in the morning. That's how I do it. I eat a lot in the morning, and then I eat less at lunchtime, and then at night I only eat like a bit. Yeah, I only eat like that. So in order for me to get sleep immediately, you should only eat less at night. That's the best way to eat your meals on your diet, especially on weekdays and Saturday. When it comes to Sunday, it's up to you. Let's just say that you want to increase your maintenance calories to 500 calories. So in that day, on Sunday, you would now consume around 2,500 calories. But it still depends if you manage to reach that calorie deficit on your cheat days, which is the Sunday. I assure you it's way better if you're starting on a diet that you won't eat a lot of sweets. Because if you eat a lot of sweets, it's kind of like you just eat the fats that you consume back then, and then it's kind of like you're wasting a lot of time to eat sweets. I know it's cheat day, but you're on a diet, especially it's your first time on a diet. I would like you to implement or add sweets on your cheat days if you really insist to. But for me, because I only discovered cheat days after my first 3 months in working out and dieting, before I implement cheat days. So back then when I was working out, those first 3 months I didn't even implement cheat days. But for you guys, is if you want to implement cheat days, especially when you're starting a diet, I want you to at least not eat sugar content foods, because it's kind of like not healthy. I know it's cheat days, and you need to replenish yourself, maintenance. It's kind of like treating yourself. But it for me, I do not suggest that. You are allowed to eat a lot, up to 2,500 calories on Sundays. Heck, it's up to you if what day do you want to implement your cheat days within the week. It could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. But for me, I suggest Sunday. But if you're starting out on your dieting journey, you should just eat less sugar. That's the best that I can suggest to you guys. Because eating sugar, like a lot of sugar, It's just not good for you, especially when you still start on dieting. I only consume sugar related foods if I wanted to on Sundays, but actually I didn't want to eat that amount of sugar related foods when it comes to my cheat days. I actually eat just a lot so I can replenish myself. If I were dieting about 2000 calories Monday to Saturday, I'm just gonna increase more on Sundays with less sugar at least. For example, you want to indulge yourselves to eat burgers. You can do that. Pizzas, you can do that because it's carbs. It's fine. The number one thing that I would like to suggest is that you could eat and increase your carb intake on your Sundays. But when it comes to sugar, try or at least do that you only eat less sugar type related foods because it's just really not for me anymore. Back then I eat a lot of chocolates. Any kind of chocolates that I can satisfy myself. Because back then uh, those snacks that I eat has a lot of sugar in it. 5 grams of sugar, more than that. And I even consume as much as I can because I want to satisfy myself. But it was a very strict way of form of rule to me that I need to stop eating sweets in order for me to progress on my workout journey and diet journey. So really, really, really become strict to myself, especially on my first 3 months, that I only consume high satiated foods that it can easily burn, especially when you were doing our cardios and workouts. So even though it pains me to go to sleep that I did not satisfy myself, I still managed to not to eat that amounts of food within that day because I disciplined myself to eat only 2000 calories with no sweets. You can actually implement that. It's up to you. Just search the foods that you want to put on your meals that are easily to burn. There's a lot of foods that you can search that it's the very best for you to implement to eat in your meal meal plan within the day. For example, for me, I eat in the morning for about 700 around 700 calories, yeah, in the morning, which consists of low fat milk. That's around 110 calories, and then I eat oatmeals with cinnamon and bananas, which consists of around 112 calories. And then I also consume wheat bread, banana, and peanut butter. So I toast the two wheat breads, and then I just apply my peanut butter and cut the bananas. That's around 342 calories. I think my consume of calories in the morning is roughly around less than to 700 calories, around like that, or maybe more than 700 calories. And it depends if you're eating an oatmeal that has a different flavor, because there are oatmeals that are just plain, and there are oatmeals that are have already some additional contents on it that you can satisfy yourself to eat your oatmeal sitting, because I only usually eat plain oatmeals, and sometimes I bought oatmeals that are already flavored. I only use about 4 scoops of oatmeals that I consume with cinnamon and then some sliced bananas. Yeah, and On the lunch side, I actually consume, let's just say, around 800 or less than calories, because I said to you my morning calories is around less than 700, more than 700, sometimes it even reach 1,000 calories. So when it comes to lunchtime, sometimes I even let eat less 500 calories. For example, I eat brown rice and then I put some source of protein with a combination of veggies in it. That is only consists around maybe less than 500 calories, I think. It's up to you on your the portions, but you need to be strict on the portions of you consume. One cup of brown rice is very enough for me, especially even though it easily to burn brown rice because it's a high satiated food. I rather only consume one cup of brown rice because that is around only 111 calories. And then let's just say you are consuming veggies that consists of around 100 calories, maybe even 50 calories only. Just cook or steam veggies, that the choice that you want to put on your meal. And when it comes to your protein, I suggest you to do not eat fatty foods. That, let's just say, there is fat content on that meat that you are eating. For me, I only eat the meat. I don't not eat. I do not eat the fat, the literal fat that is cooked within that meal. I do not eat that. I separate that. I only eat the meat, which is the protein source. So you need to at least compute. You can search in YouTube or in Google on how do you compute your protein intake. And at the afternoon, I actually have snacks for myself. That's the favorite snack that I always want to eat was oranges, apples, and even I can even cook myself some popcorn. Just salted popcorn, that is enough. That is roughly around, let's just say, 54 calories. One small bowl of popcorn. Yeah, one small bowl of popcorn. But don't put cheese in it. Just put salt. It's fine. That's enough. It's because high satiated food kind of fools you on your stomach. The more you eat high satiated food, the more the stomach will adapt itself that you're only eating this, and for some reason your stomach feels full. That's why it's high satiated food. And the best part of eating high satiated food is that you burn it twice. You burn calories twice. That's the best part, especially on brown rice. And at night, I consume at least another 1 cup of brown rice, and then uh, veggie soup or a protein soup at night. Depends on the dish. Just be on the track of the calories that you intake. Especially when I was on my dieting journey, I have my phone with myself. So after I eat my meal, I've already computed on how much calories should I only eat within that time. I really search on Google, and I also have a weighing scale for my meals, so that you can keep on track on your dieting journey. You should compute on how much weight of the food do you eat, so you can progress on your dieting journey properly. Because if you consume, let's just say it's your workout day, and then you do cardio, and then you do your weights workout. If you eat more than 2,000 calories, it's kind of like the end of the day is wasted, because in the end of the day you just eat on what you just burned.